trying to be a bit of an off angle. You know, it's very easy to pre-fire the back of the site. So if you're down here on the left, you have a second to react, and he's got a teammate close as well. And Dennis has picked up that first kill. Utility starts to be used up into the B-bomb site. Kills are coming in for Sprout, and Favin's still alive at the back of the site. Finally burnt out, and Cressy on the double kill. That is the quick
play, trying to watch the cross, but the timing is off for him. They're just going to have to concede this bomb plant.
Yeah, easy take for Big, right? Just execute up, but there's the shot coming out of Searson. The Flying Scoutsman gets a good start. And Slacks it's out of play, and now 5v4. Big have the advantage, but not for long as tabseN goes down. But what is that from Xantares? The Deagle's coming through the smoke, and it's all on Cressy. Explosive and decisive. It's Big that will win their first round.
Oh boy, Xantares showing up early with the Deag.
What even happened? I really hope we get to see that, because hasn't been able to take the kill, but eventually he'll get his chance. And unfortunately, not a kill for Slacks. He tries to run away, but tabseN just hunts after him into the fire with a kill.
Another round where the short play seems to be successful for Big. Slacks unable to make the play work on the switch up. He gets caught falling back, and when that happens to you, it's just so hard on Dust2 to get anything going. That's not a favorable fight for Cressy. He's already been taken out, and Sprout have to give up on this one. Yeah, Big are abusing Slacks. I think it's fair to say right now. He hasn't really been able to do enough in any of these rounds, and even when he gets the AWP out, he's not doing enough. And with that setup of Sprout, you have to get something out of the AWP. You can't afford to go easy rounds for them now as he start to take short time and time against, but he's about to go down here as well. Looks away, and tabseN quickly getting his kills. So not quite starting to come out for Keto. Flash has run out, and he's running with it. Right through the side of the smoke, everybody's blind, and Spitty comes out with a double kill. Cressy with a third, and Sprout off to a fantastic start into round 7. This quick long attack has been completely shut down for Big. Dennis getting up close. Xantares knew he had to get something going. They were so heavily down in the round that he had to go for a risky fight. It's one that doesn't work for him. And I think Dennis was just getting that AK from the smoke. He will now go back. Really good counter flashes from Sprout, though. You have to have those in place to stop the early long play. Dennis showing a bit of confidence as he takes that kill.
Just strange setup coming in, but everybody's over here for Sprout. It's a party on short right now. Really trying to deal with this attack, and tabseN's gone through. Spitty's got another double kill, but Searson's been able to find the trade, and now Tizian, he slipped up the ramp. He could get in behind. He could shut down 2 players. He's going to find one. Couldn't quite get Favin as he starts to fade away. Crazy round coming out from Sprout. It's not exactly working yet. And Tizian, he's whiffed his shots. It's not exactly the cleanest spray there from him. And that's put Keto into the 1 versus 2. The bomb's not in his possession either. He has to go into the AWP of Favin. And in behind him is Dennis, and they're going to boost up. They're going to give the AWPer a better angle, but this might just work against him. Keto ready for it. Kill comes in. Now looking for Dennis, and Keto wins out the 1v2. Recovers the...
It's alive, and then Xantares comes in with a couple of crisp kills that make all the difference. And now it's only pistols for Sprout. I say only pistols because Dennis has come through with 2. A dink lands onto Xantares. He's in trouble. He's out of there. And it's all on Tizian.
Well, Tizian now has a lot of recovery to do. His teammates have just been taken down in a couple of foul swoops. And Tizian doesn't expect Cressy up on short, and Favin peeks with him. The pistols come out.
To cause a bit of chaos here. But here comes the boost from Favin.
Oh, he tried it. It would have actually found something, but it's better to fall off. But look at this. The pace coming in from Xantares right through those mid doors. Favin had no idea, and that is such a quick reply from Big. I absolutely love it as well, because they're given an opportunity here on Sprout to try and reset, try and get back into this first half. So what did Big do? Out of the timeout, go for a change in pace, go for something quicker, run through those mid doors. The AWP was looking for top mid. I just didn't see the riflers coming in below him.
Spitty's looking like a kid that sat at his dad's setup right now when he forgot to change the height of the chair.
Yeah,
and you can see his forehead.
And we can watch the match from Spitty's forehead from here.
It's gleaming, but it's not on the server right now. It's been taking the smoke down to keep themselves safe, but Sprout could have a good chance in these fights here. Early kill for Cressy. He's going to play up close. Slacks finally coming into play. A couple of kills on the AWP, and all of a sudden it's only Searson remaining.
These long holds have been pretty good for Sprout so far. Searson burns out Slacks. Every single move right now for Sprout is working out perfectly, and Dennis just missed the timing to deny, but finally will get his chance. Sierson. But it's only one player that's now left with that, and that's Dennis. Oh, no! He missed his opportunity for an easy free kill, and that's going to give away that they've pushed into the lower tunnels. Cressy at least getting the first pick, but now the attack into the A side starts to come in for Big. Xantares has found the first kill, and Spitty, he is still here, though. He could be a nuisance if he can stay alive. Him just being there allows Favin to focus on Long, and he knows there's a player there. Xantares really trying to bait out the AWPer, and this walk up to the site has been confirmed. Tap on the bomb. Kito's gone down. Spitty now spraying away. Oh, such a whiff spray from Spitty, and that bomb plant starts to come in. tabseN will secure it. Sierson peeking out towards Long, but it's tabseN again with a scoped rifle. The Kree coming here to play. And it's going to be Slax left alone, backing away at CT spawn, has to carry that AWP into the next one. And Big, well, another great round for them again, just walking up short. Those short hits are just unstoppable right now.
Finding a lot of success with them. Ooh, that's a nice shot from Slax. Won't lead to anything, but it might help him save this AWP. Flash gives away exactly where he is. Xantares has been blinded, but he's fully focused, and Slax is being snuck up on. Oh, he's not ready. Missed shot. Xantares up to 15 frags, and even a couple of shots into the body for good measure.
Well, Xantares
Every time.
Yeah, that's very true. That can definitely give you a big advantage. And Speedy is going to try and get his way down into pit. Somehow gets there without being spotted. Cressy getting a kill as well. They don't even need Speedy because the long attack fails again for Big. They have not been winning a lot of those fights. I'd say that's probably the only weakness of Big so far on this T side. Have been some of those long fights coming in from them. As long as they continue to do that, Sprout will stand a chance in these round wins. And Xantares tries to get out those mid doors. Searson's come in with a reply. But he's taking significant damage. He's down to 2 HP. He's caught in the open right now as well. So the pressure really is on Kito to make the play, and he's done that well. He's not ready for the second, though, and Favin right beside him with the quick reply. Sirius is going to try and run his way over to the site, but look at Slax. Look at Slax. He's waiting for his prey. Right into his trap he comes. It's Big more heavily. We're hopping right into the second half. It's Big on the CT side. Again, heavy on utility in the pistol round. It's a good start here as well with that utility. It's got a kill.
Apparently Sierson was blind when he got the kill, but it was the nade that got it. So obviously not too important when you've got that nade in position.
Now joining them as well at Long. This attack is looking so good for Big in terms of trying to just take the fight onto the T's. It's worked out well for Tizian. Yet another kill into this pistol. He's up to 2 in the round. Cressy and Favin now having to figure out where do they want to go with this one. Cressy starts to take his fight into middle. Kito does take a little bit off the top, but not too much. Let a smoke into CT spawn. We'll try and neutralize the towers. He's just going to go right through it. Dink comes in as well. 4 and 2 HP now left on the 2 remaining players, and Kito comes in with a double. It's going to be a big
round of Big, though, so against the SMGs, they should still have the firepower advantage.
Oh, it comes down to this utility. Is it going to chunk them up? Cressy running right through the smoke. Kito out of play, and now a second chance for Cressy, but Xantares done a very good job at staying alive. Smoke deployed out to the right side to try and keep him alive for longer to allow that rotation in from his teammates, but finally, Xantares is found inside of the site. Big are going to try and come over for this retake, but taking back this B bomb site is going to be so difficult, and the kill from Slax might just confirm the round win. Tizian and Sierson have got to pull it off with an MP9. Now switch to an AK.
Going to have a better chance to win that first fight, but with this being the bonus round, it's not as easy to win that initial duel, which is so important on that B site hold. That's something we pointed out earlier too, is Kito on that B site will be an important player for Big. Hopefully they can get...
Smoke executes up. Big trying to toss some counter utility up onto the bomb site. And Tizian goes for the fight, but straight away, Spitty's in with a headshot. And now tabseN nipping at the heels, trying to get in behind. The flash is so good for Xantares. 3 kills from tabseN. He goes back in for a 4K, and tabseN finds them all.
Sprout need the smokes for the crosshair, but they're relying on the flash, and this could be a lineup. Sierson misses, but Xantares comes in, and Big are so ready here on the hold.
Yeah, they really are. Favin just going down so quickly, and delay further for Sprout. It's going to make things difficult. Bomb plant finally starts to come through. Finally, Big are out of utility to force them off the site. They just have 1 smoke left. And they're going to use that in for catwalking, just try and push up on the other side of it. They might attempt to boost, and Dennis, look how aware he is, how ready he is for that, but no kill from it. That could have really turned the tides, but now come Big, straight into the site. It's Slack to the first kill in the middle of the site. Spitty doing a good job at dispelling them, and Dennis with his follow-up. It's Searson all alone, and he's fallen away from the site. Really good post-plant there from Sprout. Good composure as well, because if they had committed to the plant too early, Big would have had all that utility left just to bombard them. Probably would have got a kill out of it.
And that was a really tough spot for Sprout, actually, to play in that position. I think they got slightly fortunate that Big didn't land more shots on the cross, because they had that all.
Down very quickly there to the Deagle. But no kill yet for Big, and seriously going to try and change that fact. He's done that well. One of the Spitty in towards middle. The attack up short starting to come through, and again, it's utility here for tabseN, one of the best players in the world at using that utility up. And Xantares! What? That is just lightning fast from Xantares. 2 Deagle headshots and 2 heads now rolling a Sprout across the floor. He's found the bomb as well. Cressy's got to use the smoke to get that back. Dennis has slipped through the lines though. He's in behind B, and they have no idea. Keto has absolutely no idea. Dennis, trigger discipline's not quite there to go into CT spawn, but he gets a double kill. Keto and Xantares both down, and now the recovery mission. The bomb going back over to the B site. Cressy's running. He knows he has to get across alive, and it's not going to happen. Searson with a shot through the door, and these mid doors. He's aware of the aggression in towards short. He can call that to his teammates. They're currently just walking up long. Keto held across to the long play. Dennis has gone down, and finally Favn gets a reward for his patience. He's passing all of that information on to his teammates, saying there's a heavy play in towards short. There's plays in towards middle. It's quite a good time to go in towards this long attack. They're going to use the smokes for the cross. First is in. There isn't a second smoke, actually. So that is going to be a bit of an issue. There's a bit of a gap there, but the Molotov used up negates that problem slightly. And Keto, he's going to get killed by the boost over the top. Cressy just gets on top of the site, peers down, gets the kill, and now Sprout have the site, and they've got the man advantage.
Favn's just stayed alive in lower tunnels. Here comes some kills, though. And that flank from Favn has to come through now. He's far away from the bomb, so he's got to get kills early.
Oh, but look at this. They have no idea. Just like that, 2 kills for Sprout. It's all on Tizian. Can he close it here for Big?
Oh, no.
He's running onto the site. His plan is safe side behind the boxes. He's got cover, but he decides to take the fight. And that's going to...
Cool here. It will be the force buy, but only really Searson with anything in terms of big weapons, and he's already out of there.
Finally, Slack's getting something out of that. This quick long play again for Sprout. Tizian looking to drop back, play with range. He was alone, but he still gets away with 1 kill because Dennis was also alone. The only support he had from his teammates was that one flash around the corner. He had a straight-up 1v1 duel against the only M4 in play for the CT side. Oh, what? tabseN with a quick P2. Molotov's not going to clear Keto out. He can just stay in the same position. The site plant starts to commit. Keto out, denies the plant, and now the pressure really is on for Sprout. Keto's going to try and close it himself. He's still alive, still a problem. Finally taken out by Slacks. Headshot in from Spitty as well, but it's all on Spitty. Going for the bomb plant. Now into the 1v2 up against Xantares, and Xantares as Deagle takes him down. Some beautiful performances out of Big here individually. Xantares in particular, what a transition from online to LAN. We'll be back after the break to break this one down.